Hello guys, so my name is Kyle O'Sullivan and I've been an online coach for 7 years. So it's 5:30 in the morning and I thought to myself, I'm going to do a quick video on 3 tips to help really busy office workers, teachers, people that are in really stressful jobs and really limited for time. So I'm going to go through 3 things that you can do that will help productivity, help keep you on track with your goal and help keep moving you forward. So number 1, a big thing when you're busy is structure, right? A structure around when you're going to eat and what you're going to eat, because that's going to help with limiting decision fatigue and grabbing things on the go. So if you can build a structure the night before and just plan out what you're going to eat or when you're going to have food, this is going to help you keep a little bit more on track than you normally would. Typically when we're stressed, we end up winging it, we end up grabbing the wrong sort of foods because we then go to emotion with our eating. So if you can make it as easy and the least path of resistance to yourself in terms of if you have meal prep, that'd be really handy. You can just grab it, put it in the microwave, takes no time then. So if you can spend some time preparing your food, that's great. If you can't, then obviously supermarkets now have some really good food choices that you can actually use that helps keep you on track. Plenty of protein, plenty of veg and things like that. Also make sure you're staying hydrated with your food. A typical one is people don't drink enough, which is also going to help with cognitive function and also just make sure you're feeling a bit fuller. So I would advocate having some sort of structure throughout your day, whether it be with when you're training, when you're moving, obviously your working day and your nutrition, and also making sure you're getting plenty of water in. Number 2, now this is one that's obviously hard for people in desk jobs, but it's move frequently and move early, right? Unfortunately, steps, movement, NEAT, whatever you want to call it, is a big part of the process. It's a big part of where our energy output comes from. It's the difference between an office worker and a builder who's constantly moving every day, or a postman who's constantly moving every day. So we need to hold ourselves to some sort of standard with our daily movement to make sure, A, we're doing it for health purposes, and also we're not going to gain loads of weight going forward through not moving and obviously increasing our calorie intake. So try and move as early as possible. Now, what I like to do is set myself a little step target each day and each week, and by midday I try and be at least halfway through. Then I haven't got an uphill battle from there. Typically, if I can, I'll go for a walk nice and early, just 15 minutes. 15 minutes is going to get 1,000 steps or so, and those 1,000 steps over the course of 7 days is going to add 7,000 steps. It might not seem like a big number now, but over the course of a month, over the course of 6 months and a year, it does add up. So like I said, move early and move frequently. If you're in an office job and you're taking sales calls or on calls, if you can put AirPods in and walk around, that's going to obviously add additional movement. Basically, it's the difference between standing up and sitting down. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to stand up and move more than we would be sitting down. Now, lastly, do some exercise. Now, obviously as a coach, I'm an advocate of people following a structured program, trying to go to the gym to push themselves. But I understand that people can't always do that. Like I have clients that train from home, clients that haven't got an abundance of time to go and do the training that I would like them to do. So I work with them, I bridge the gap. Now, training is going to be important for overall health, overall fitness, obviously body composition. So doing something is going to be really important. So even if you can do 5 to 10 minutes of a little something that gets your heart rate elevated, gets you feeling a bit out of breath, is going to build long term for a better and healthier you than doing nothing completely, right? So if you can take 5-10 minutes out of your day, I don't know, when you get up, maybe doing 100 skips and then going and brushing your teeth and getting ready for work. Things like that, it's going to add up, it's going to add to your fitness and health long term. And I know it might seem marginal now, but as you build on it, you might do 150 skips and you might do 200 skips because you get fitter. So you're then pushing the fitness up and you're bridging that gap for your health. So try and find some time to do some form of exercise, whether it be walking, whether it be going for a run, whether it be going to the gym, doing it to push your health forward and get you fitter, and you'll really feel the benefit at work as well. We've all had it when we don't go to the gym, we feel more sluggish, more lethargic. If you get fitter, I guarantee you'll start feeling a lot better and performing a lot better at work. Now, if you want a bit more explanation on these tips, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram, Kyle O'Sullivan PT, and I'll happily go through it with you and discuss it a bit more further in depth. Hope you enjoyed these tips. I look forward to doing the next one and see you there.